I want you to think about someone or something you love. That's it. Just let it pop into your head. Someone you love. Something you love to do. Maybe something you love to buy. Got it? Good. You are a lover. You are a lover of that thing in your head. Today, we're going to put our hands together for you and all the lovers of the world. That's why we're here. That's why Yahoo exists, to connect millions and millions of fans, aficionados, and lovers to the things they love. I said it. Lovers. You can love baseball, basketball, and football, bat flips and backyard jams, dugout celebrations and touchdown dances. You can love your fantasy lineup all season long. Shopping, I know we got some shoppers out there. Sneaker drops, get that fire. Deals and discounts, finding that perfect shade of lipstick. And gotta have them shoes. You can even be a lover of shopping from your couch. You don't have to leave the dang couch. Grocery delivery, hell yes. Lovers of home cooking, pad thai, lemon pie, chicken stir fry, slow roasting barbecue ribs on your backyard grill. Makes you happy. You can be a lover of almost anything. Love crushing your Saturday night, crushing the market, crushing veggie tacos. Knowing what's up in the world, loving a real, true, trusted source for news. I need that. You need that. We all need that. You can love being yourself or being someone else. Oh yeah, I love that. I'm Craig Robinson and I love everything we have for you today. Lovers of the world, let's get on with the show.
Thank you, Craig, and talk about things we love. I love the comedy of Craig Robinson. Dude, I saw Hot Tub Time Machine 3 times, and seriously, it was beyond epic. Hello, and I want to welcome audiences around the world to Yahoo Build It Forward. I'm Guru Gaurapan, CEO of Verizon Media. Now, you might be thinking, what exactly is Verizon Media? It's a good question. We are where 900 million people across the globe connect to their passions. And everything we do starts with you. We interact with all of you hundreds of billions of times a day through our brands. Now, a big part of our group is the brand you all know and love, Yahoo. And today, with the help of a few famous friends, we're going to show you, the shopping lover, the sports lover, the lover of cooking and parenting, and everything in between, how Yahoo is building new products to move the world forward and get you closer to what you love. We all have different passions, and we all get very different experiences from one amazing Yahoo. And throughout the event, you will see QR codes pop up, so scan them using your phone's camera to get sneak peeks into the products we're launching today. And you might even get a few surprises. Over the past year, all of us have found ourselves shopping online more, cooking more at home, binging the Queen's Gambit, and playing a bit too much of Fortnite. Maybe that's just me. But our behaviors are changing, and Yahoo is paving a new way to connect to your passions and to align with your new world. So much information is coming at us. Honestly, I don't even know about you, but for me, it can be a bit too much. The internet and social media have become too noisy, too cluttered. And you don't know who to trust or who to turn to. We want to get you closer to the things you love faster without the junk. So we are making Yahoo more personalized for you. Beginning this month, we are reimagining every aspect of Yahoo so it works better for you. Your Yahoo experience will be completely different than your friends and your families. If you're a serious financial investor who's into San Francisco 49ers, your Yahoo will have a lot of investment articles and players wearing scarlet and gold. And if you're a techie into hot yoga and kale, your Yahoo, well, will look much different. Nearly every piece of the experience is now a module that you can move and customize, prioritize, organize, and personalize. Are you a sports fan? We're building products to meet the needs of the modern day fan like you. It's kind of a 24/7 tailgate party where we provide everything but the face paint. And passion is not just limited to sports. News junkies, sneakerheads, pop culture mavens, foodies, fitness buffs, we will bring you more of what you care about and less of what you don't. So throughout this show, you will see how the next generation of Yahoo comes to life. Make sure to sign up for early access to the new Yahoo experience by scanning this QR code. Not only can you customize Yahoo to include everything you love, your shopping experience is going to be radically transformed too. Yahoo is bringing the fun back to online shopping with special live events, curated videos, and new kinds of experience and 3D video. Let's just say you haven't shopped until you have shopped your passions. We're also giving you more choice and more control about how to Yahoo. You can Yahoo as you always have or take it to the next level. By subscribing to Yahoo Plus, you can access premium upgrades that bring you more of what you love. More tips, more tools, more formats, more choice, more VIP experiences, and more perspectives to give you an edge in whatever it is you do. In Yahoo Finance, that means optimizing your trading strategy. In Yahoo Fantasy, that means tools to take your team to victory. And we've got cool new ways to organize your life with Yahoo Mail Plus. You can now access features like spam blocking and disposable email addresses so you can get rid of those unwanted emails. And this is the chance to get the inbox you always wanted and one that works for you. We redesigned Yahoo to stay one step ahead of your needs, and our timing couldn't be better. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, by the end of 2021, 80% of US consumers will have access to 5G. That means greater bandwidth, faster speeds, and low latency, which is awesome. What's even more awesome is how 5G allows us to build cool new experiences and make things easier and more accessible for all. You'll get a look at some of that today, so let's dive in.
Thank you, Guru. You guys having fun so far? You might be thinking, dang, that's a lot of candles. Hey, I'm just a man who loves getting his scent on. Don't judge me now. There's a new way to bring all the things you love home. Here to give you the skinny on all things shopping, please welcome Head of Global Commerce, Andrea Wasserman. Take it away, Andrea.
Hi there. One of the things I am most passionate about is, you've probably guessed it, shopping. I've spent my career working for both brick and mortar and digital stores, trying to make retail experiences better and more inviting for you. We all know the feeling of walking through a farmer's market, vintage shop, or boutique and discovering a hidden treasure. There's something special to that experience, right? Many of us have transitioned to shopping online this past year, and we've learned a few things, haven't we? We learned that toothpaste sometimes comes in a refrigerator-sized box. We learned we love the convenience of ordering from home and having it delivered right to our front door. But it's usually for products we seek out, like Craig with his candles. But what about the joy of finding something new? Most online stores are organized by a category or a price point, but not by interest. Well, today, all of that changes. Welcome to our new marketplace, Yahoo Shops. Imagine a shopping center built around what you love, a place where brands come to you. We're making shopping more personalized, seamless, and reflective of your personality and interests. Plus, you never have to worry about mall parking. Whether you're a gadget guy, a self-care guru, or a combination of the two, you're going to see products and brands you care about. Everything is personalized for you. You'll see different merchants all in one place, from bigger brands to smaller brands, all category types and price points. We're bringing you brands and organizing merchandise in a completely different way. And from its inception, Yahoo Shops pledges to ensure diversity. We are committing that at least 15% of the brands we carry will be Black-owned businesses, and will be making similar efforts to ensure inclusion of all underrepresented groups in retail. While we can curate from thousands of stores across the globe, you'll only see brands you're interested in. And even better, you'll be able to buy brands of all types in all the categories you care about. Chefs, techies, athletes, everyone's marketplace will be different. You are unique, so your shopping experience should be too. If your interest is outdoors, we'll bring you the best hiking boots, backpacks, and other gear. We're not only changing what you'll see in the store, but how you'll shop as well. Meet Shoppable Video, where when you see a product in a video, you'll be able to learn more, scan for a deal, and if you want, bring it home. Say you're watching a video on Yahoo Life about self-care routines, and you love the yoga mat in the video. Well, now you can buy it right on the spot without leaving the page. And we're seriously upgrading the kinds of video you're going to be able to shop. We're extending this shop everything philosophy beyond Yahoo. Our fastest growing, popular short-form video experience is called In the Know, and 20 million of you already know it and love it every month. Well, starting today, In the Know is debuting several star-studded shoppable video series centered around sneakers, bags, beauty, and more. Featuring influencers like Rocky Barnes, Rico Nasty, Ms. Cracker, and Simone. So, fans can get the inside scoop on products and brands from their favorite artists and influencers. Now, you might be thinking, in this virtual world, it's impossible to capture the touch and feel of products. Well, one of the most dynamic features in virtual shopping is augmented reality, or AR. In fact, most of what you're seeing today is being delivered to you in AR. This 3D style of video immerses you in the product so you can see how it will look in the real world. It's truly the future of online shopping, and now it's here. You want to virtually try on clothes or see how furniture fits in your home? That's all possible with AR. And it's not only cool to play around with, but it cuts back on returns because you have a better sense of what you're buying. You can try it out by using this QR code. When we talk about new ways to discover what you love, one of the things Yahoo does better than anyone else is create mind-blowing immersive experiences from our 5G-enabled studios in Los Angeles and London. We're creating something fun for all you fashion lovers out there. To tell you more about it, from our 5G studio in LA, please welcome Nigel Tierney.
Thank you, Andrea. Hi, everyone. Yahoo Riot Lab is the official innovation partner for IMG's New York Fashion Week this year. As part of the partnership, we're teaming up with leading fashion designers to create cool, immersive experiences for all of you. We're adding an immersive lens to the designer presentations throughout the year. We're so thrilled to have kicked this partnership off with global fashion powerhouse designer Rebecca Minkoff for Spring New York Fashion Week, taking her Spring 21 collection from the runway to your living room with a first-of-its-kind 3D AR experience. We're so excited and humbled to have with us today fashion designer Rebecca Minkoff. Rebecca, so great to see you again. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me back, Nigel. You know, people are always asking me how they can attend our shows, and we used to be able to host, over 1,000 people attending each year. And with COVID, obviously, we had to scale that way back. But we always want to find ways to offer unparalleled access to view and shop pieces from my collection. So to be able to partner with Yahoo gave us that opportunity to give an immersive experience to Yahoo consumers and Rebecca Minkoff fans.
Exactly, and I could imagine that's why you partnered with us, to help you bring that to life.
Yes, for sure. As a designer who has always looked for ways to revolutionize and push the industry forward, especially with the rise of fashion and tech coming together, I wanted to see how far we could push the boundaries this year and create something truly intimate and really immersive. So together with Yahoo, we've been able to make fashion come alive for new audiences and also offering really fun and innovative ways for fans to shop. So I'm really proud. I think it's a truly powerful collaboration between myself and what you've brought to the table, which has massive opportunity to extend reach for the Rebecca Minkoff brand and Yahoo's passionate consumers.
Rebecca, given everything that's going on and with the industry, quickly changing, do you think virtual and immersive fashion experiences are going to become the new norm, or what are your thoughts there?
I 100% think that's the case. I think we're seeing everywhere inclusivity is key. And I personally love the way that you can find unique ways to partner using and leveraging technology such as what we did together with Rebecca Minkoff fans and Yahoo's consumers.
Amazing. And actually, Rebecca, I'm sure everyone's excited. I know I am. If you wouldn't mind sharing a wee bit around your Spring/Summer 21 collection. And I know obviously they're all your babies, but if there's any favorite pieces you'd like to highlight.
Yes, especially, if you ever want to wear anything, do let me know, Nigel.
Make them in my size, I'm down.
So I think that, we say it's spring, but for many people, it's still kind of cold. And so we have these incredible vegan leather items. It's called a shacket. It's a mix between a shirt and a jacket that I love. You can wear it with jeans. We also have shorts that go with it as well. And then there's just beautiful, easy, effortless dresses. I think we've probably all felt like we've been in our sweatshirts a lot. And so I think with these maxi dresses we showed for Fashion Week, that's definitely a must.
Yeah, this is the first time I think I've dressed up in a wee while, so I can definitely relate to that. Yeah. And I guess maybe a wee selfish question for myself, but a lot of people will enjoy this too. But any advice, like what's your best piece of advice when it comes to shopping?
I always tell people, buy something that makes you just a little bit uncomfortable, not physically uncomfortable, but like, can I wear that? I find that when I do that, it's when I get the most compliments and it's when I feel the most exciting about something. So don't be afraid to reach the edge of a little bit of out of your comfort zone.
Oh, and I guess does that fall into the same if I make somebody else uncomfortable? I don't know. I get that a lot. But anyway, that's for another time. Well, look, thank you so much, Rebecca. I really appreciate you joining us today. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. So look out for more Yahoo Riot Labs exciting collaborations debuting this fall at New York Fashion Week. Thank you.
I'm ready for Fashion Week. When we think of passions, nothing fires us up more than sports. Except maybe K-pop. This year, Yahoo is upping its game in sports. To talk more about it, please welcome Yahoo anchor Shauna Smith.
Thanks, Craig. Hands down, Yahoo is the place for fantasy sports, whether it's hosting your league or playing on the go. In fact, I think you can say we are the GOAT when it comes to fantasy. We were named the best fantasy sports site 5 times by the Fantasy Sports and Gaming Association, and it's easy to understand why. Some of our fantasy leagues have been together for 20 years. They're like family to us. For these fans, we are taking fantasy to the next level by launching a new set of features for both rookies and veterans. Introducing Yahoo Fantasy Plus. For rookies, we're making it easier than ever to start playing. Yahoo Fantasy Plus is the perfect way to onboard new players by providing tools to help decide who to sit or start, add, drop, or trade. For seasoned veterans, you will be able to unlock powerful insights that will make it easier than ever to dominate your leagues. The best part about Yahoo Fantasy Plus is that there is something for every level of our millions of fantasy players. Which brings me to our biggest sports announcement of the day. Last year, we introduced a product called Watch Together that let fans stream a football game and live video chat with each other no matter where they are across the US. 4 friends can meet up in a virtual setting and cheer on their favorite teams. It's all perfectly synced as if everyone was in the same living room. Now we're taking that same technology and unveiling Draft Together. Draft Together allows up to 12 fantasy players to live stream fantasy drafts, whether it's football, basketball, or baseball. This year, when you draft your fantasy team, you'll get to smack talk, mess with the psyche of your friends, taunt your opponents, and bond over all the action. Now you can finally see the reaction of your best friend's face when you draft Mike Trout or Mookie Betts. Imagine how much fun it will be when your friend is crying in his beer while you are already counting your winnings. To tell you more, let's throw it over to Guru, who's live in the locker room.
Thanks, Shauna, and everything we build at Yahoo Sports is designed to put you right in the center of the action.
Hey, what's happening, baseball fans?
Oh, look who we got here. Massive baseball legend right here, David Ortiz. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm so excited to be here, Guru. I'm a huge fan of fantasy baseball, and Draft Together is going to be a lot of fun.
And I always love it when someone says a huge fan of fantasy baseball and Yahoo Fantasy Baseball. Tell me, why do you love the fantasy baseball so much?
Well, it made me feel like I am back out there on the field. You get to be a manager and owner. You became more invested in what is going on across baseball rather than just your favorite team.
And that brings to, during your time, I've heard and I know that you're loved by all the fantasy managers who had you in their team, because you always got love messages in the end because you did well for them. Tell us a little bit of that fun story that you had, and what can players take today from your time?
Well, you know, I was basically, when it comes down in the long run, I was basically blessed because I was able to maintain a level while I play. And people always is waiting for you to be hot the whole season, because that's why they pick you. They feel like at least 75% of the time you're gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of hard work, and people always talk to you about that. People, you know, in baseball, there's a lot of ups and downs. So fantasy baseball appreciate that. And with all the talent that is going on in baseball right now, I think it's so much fun.
It's a lot of fun, and I always keep thinking to myself that if the players today did 10% of what you did, I think they'll get a lot of happiness as well. So you're leading by a massive example and also setting a high bar. That brings to, you played the sport at the highest level for 20 seasons, 3 world championships. It's massive. You brought that energy to, you know, Red Sox in 2004 and beyond. What's the secret when you think about the team during your time? What's the secret of a winning team?
Well, the one thing that you need to notice is the chemistry, because I believe that good chemistry always brings championship. You know, you got that good chemistry, and then you follow up with a good pitching. Doesn't matter what type of offense you have. If you got good pitching always gonna stop good offense. And mean say by that is you need to have collectively a good group of guys around that can bring that energy every day. It's a long season, 162 games plus playoff plus spring training. You need to have those clowns around that bring that good energy. So I like that young talented kids out there, you know, that bring that to the table. I play with a guy like Mookie Betts, Pedroia, guys that have a lot of energy. And, you know, I was basically the older guy, but when I see that energy coming around, it kind of like put me in a good mood every day.
It's all about having that right mix and balance, right? And the teamwork.
Definitely.
That's awesome. And when you think about, again, looking back and bringing that good energy, good team, working together, is there a favorite moment from your time on the field that sticks out?
Well, you know, Guru, winning the World Series in 2004 was something that it was amazing. You know, I played for the ball club that was expecting to win a World Series for about 86 years. And all of a sudden, you know, we accomplished it. It was a lot of happy faces, a lot of people, a lot of good memories. I mean, I can. If I start telling you all the memories, I won't finish today. That's how good it was out there.
So what's the strategy when it comes to fantasy baseball?
Well, it comes down to the ABC. Always be contemplating. You got to be thinking beyond your first round pick. You got to do your homework, without a doubt. Find those players that produce, and obviously choices. Pick one of those juniors, Fernando Tatis Jr., Acuna Jr., Guerrero Jr. Juniors are the best.
I agree. Juniors are the best. You got to go for the juniors. So when you think about the players and teams, name one player that you might think that's going to overperform this season, and the fantasy players should be considering to have them drafted for their team.
Well, there's so much talent out there, Guru, right now, that I can mention tons of players that I feel that they're going to have a good season. But when it comes down to it, it gets tricky, because I prefer to go by the team than by the individual. So you have teams like San Diego that I think is going to have an unbelievable season right now, because they have so many great young talented players that I know they're going to come through this year. But sometimes the East Coast fans have a hard time catching up with the West Coast time by the time the game begins and this and that. So you got to keep the tracking of it through Yahoo so you already know and you get compensated at the end of the season.
Well said. I'm going all in on San Diego. And that leads to, you told me there was a secret on predictions. So I don't know what that is. You kind of hinted that when we were chatting outside. So tell me your prediction for the season.
Well, you got to pay attention to what is going on the first 6 weeks of the season. You know, the first 6 weeks of the season, basically, if you are paying attention, it can tell the teams that are going to still out there by June, August, fighting and competing for going to the playoff. Some teams, their start is really good, and then the long period of season catch up on them, and then they start having issues. But there's some teams that if you pay attention, they will tell you what's going to happen towards the end of the season.
That's a very amazing tip, and I'm sure everybody's watching and following. So thank you so much, Big Papi. This is amazing to have this discussion and sharing your tips. Thank you, everybody, for following along. Thank you again.
Thank you, and follow Yahoo.
Big Papi! I love that guy. Now we're going to focus on two areas that we all need to be in the know about: cooking and parenting. To tell us about both, please welcome one of the In the Know newest hosts, entrepreneur and author of the book, Do What Feels Good. Give it up for Hannah Bronfman. It's a big steak.
Thanks, Craig. Yahoo and In the Know are teaming up to build a foodie's dream. We're making it easier to find, organize, and purchase food options to match your taste buds. You'll be able to discover new recipes, restaurants, and delivery options specially curated for your taste and dietary needs. Next, you'll be able to purchase groceries, order takeout meals, and subscribe to meal plans all from your homepage, which is really convenient when you're streaming The Office and don't want to leave the couch to eat. And we're launching In the Know Cooking, a new shoppable video series for everyday chefs looking to spice up their pantry. These videos will range from recipe tips to deets on the latest kitchen gadgets. My fellow foodies, all these things and more are coming soon. So you'll be able to discover more ways to feed the family. And speaking of family, as a mom, I know there's nothing parents wouldn't do for their kids. And these days, you're having to do everything. COVID has brought to life the struggles many parents face, especially when they're juggling work while running a house, serving double duty as teachers, chefs, chauffeurs, and entertainment directors. It's hard out there for parents. But we're making it easier for you by giving you the tools to save time, money, and energy. Introducing In the Know Parenting. We will bring you a number of shoppable video series with special curated stores featuring products from brands you know and love and brands you haven't yet discovered yet. So you can stay on the latest product design to streamline your to-dos and enrich your time with your baby. For young parents in particular, In the Know is also creating a video series to keep new moms and dads informed with answers from experts on their most frequently searched questions. We'll offer trusted advice on everything from conquering toddler tantrums to meal prepping for new eaters, and advice on whether that $400 car seat is really worth it. And if that weren't enough, we're bringing together a network of parenting experts, and we'll get up close and personal with some pretty legendary mom and dads. Starting with our special guest today. Yes, she's won 23 Grand Slams and is one of the most accomplished athletes of all time. And she's also an extraordinary mom. Please give it up for Serena Williams. Hi, Serena.
Hi, Hannah.
We're so honored to have you here today. So we're not going to focus on tennis or business, but rather parenting. I want to start by asking you about your relationship with Olympia. She's about 3.5, so adorable. How would you describe your relationship, and what do you do to bond?
I think I have a good relationship with Olympia. I think our relationship is very mom-daughter relationship, but at the same time, she says to me, "You're my friend," and I'm like, "Yes, I'm your friend." And then sometimes I'll say, "I'm your best friend," but I say, "I'm your mom." So it's a thin line, it's a dangerous line. I think at this age it's really great to be best friends with your daughter, and obviously when you get older things change, hopefully not, but we really have a good relationship. She relies on me, and I don't think she even understands how much I rely on her.
How would you describe your parenting philosophy?
My parenting philosophy is, I never really thought about it. It's just like natural. I say my parenting philosophy is do what you think is best and follow your gut. So a lot of people are like, you're such a good mom. And I'm like, really? I never thought about being a good mom, or I don't know. I didn't take classes. I just feel like you just have to follow your gut and know what's good for you. And I talk things through with Olympia. But one thing I did learn from my mom is that each child is different. And for her, it works when I talk things through with her. So I just follow my gut on that. It just kind of comes natural.
Parenting isn't always easy, especially during a pandemic. What advice do you have for moms and dads who feel the struggle sometimes?
Parenting is definitely hard, especially during this pandemic. I would say my advice is just to not be too hard on yourself, because it's very difficult, and no one has been through this pandemic before. This is the first time we've gone through it not even as a nation, but as a worldwide pandemic. And so give yourself a little slack, but also understand that it's okay to apologize to your child, which sounds nuts, but I feel like for me, it helps. It's like, if I feel like I do something and it's a mistake, I'll say, oh, you know what, Olympia, that was my mistake.
You're one of the most famous people on the planet, an elite athlete, you're an entrepreneur, you're a brand ambassador, and of course, a mom. How do you balance it all?
I think balance is hard. I think everyone is struggling doing a balancing act. It's not something that's simple and that comes natural. But for me, I have things. I have the set schedule that I stick to. I write things down. I'm super, super organized. That way I can know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, and I can stick to it. And then I have extreme boundaries. I'm like, we're not going to cut into time that I have for my daughter. I'm not going to cut into spiritual time that I have. I'm not going to cut into family time. And I'm also, on the flip side, I'm not going to cut into my business time. I'm not going to cut into my tennis time. Everything, there's a set schedule for everything, and I have those boundaries that I put in place.
Thank you, Serena, for your time today and for being one of our favorite moms.
All right, so thank you so much. I'm now going to turn it back to my friend Guru.
Thank you, Serena, and it's an honor to have you as a friend as well as one of our global advisors. At Yahoo and throughout every facet of Verizon Media, we believe we have a responsibility to make a positive impact on society. If done right, technology can power a more equitable and just society for everyone, regardless of ability, race, gender, and income level. Our products are designed to connect the world and bring us together. And this is so personal to us. Company-wide, we are assuring that everyone can enjoy our great products by expanding our work in accessibility and disability inclusion. Our dedication to people with disabilities goes back to the creation of our first Yahoo Accessibility Lab in Sunnyvale 15 years ago. And now we are applying our expertise to new and emerging technologies such as 5G and virtual and augmented reality. Which brings me to several announcements. I'm proud to announce that starting April 1st and going forward, we will close caption 100% of new video streamed in our own video players on Verizon Media sites and apps. We are leading the way for a more inclusive world. Verizon Media is donating $5 million in ad space to a number of respected disability organizations to support their advocacy work. And we are embracing the concept of Born Accessible that inspires us to create products that are inclusive from their first release.
Passions. Everyone should have a passion. Right now, I'm spending a lot of time sailing.
I love sports. I love sewing.
I love to bake. The advancement of technology has really been helpful to me.
I love fashion. I like to dress nice. There should be something for someone like me where I could have an insight of what's trending.
What I'm passionate about is that everything should work for everybody. I have cerebral palsy on the right side, so I'm a one-handed typist. When dictation works well, that makes life a lot easier.
If there wasn't accessibility, I wouldn't be here. All of this technology has been absolutely life-changing for me and for people with hearing loss.
Each of us have our own needs. We're all on a spectrum. And on that spectrum, all we need are the right tools to be able to gain access to what we need.
At our core, we are about people. We believe the biggest key to success is taking care of one another. 1 in 4 people globally live with mental illness. That's 1 in 4 of your friends, family members, and co-workers. Our society's mental health is more urgent than ever, and it has become a global crisis. But seeking help and finding a therapist who's right for you is not always easy. Mental health professionals are in high demand, and it can take time and effort to find a provider who's the right fit, from background to areas of expertise to budget. And we've worked over the past 3 years to ensure that all of our employees have the right resource and tools to address mental health needs. And now we are proud to be recognized as a corporate leader in mental health. We're also committed to delivering similar resources to our users globally. Last year, we launched Yahoo Life, a platform that brought your well-being to the forefront with curated information and series on mental health, fitness, nutrition, and much more. And now we are going deeper, helping you take action with new tools on Yahoo Life designed to make it easier for you to take care of your mental health. Later this spring, you will be able to find and book a therapist who's personalized to you and your needs. We're partnering with Therapy Den, a new kind of therapist tool that not only helps you find the right support based on your specific needs and budget, but is also one of the most inclusive mental health platforms available. From racial justice to LGBTQ issues to political anxiety to office accessibility features, Therapy Den understands how essential identity and diversity and inclusion are to mental health. Taking the first step to get help is tough, but finding the right therapist shouldn't be. And we are here to help. And this is part of a larger corporate-wide and company-wide effort. Last year, in partnership with Made of Millions, we launched Made Academy, a global mental health learning curriculum for all of our employees. Featuring a diverse group of experts, Made Academy is designed to destigmatize mental health globally and build more informed and psychologically safe workplaces. It helps us to walk the talk at every level. And we want to encourage you to take part in this important conversation. We're prioritizing mental health content in features across Yahoo. In fact, this week, we are taking on the challenge of parenting in a pandemic with Reset Your Mindset. And we will be talking with parents, experts, and some famous moms about crucial mental health issues parents are currently facing. And we welcome you to watch and share and be part of the moment. If you've noticed, the word we've used the most today is you. It's because you are at the heart of everything we do and everything we build. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to all of our special guests. We're grateful to have the opportunity to bring you closer to things you love. So until next time, thank you.
What a great show. Whatever you love, whoever you love, however you love. Love is the thing that makes the world go round. So lovers of the world, thank you for joining us on Yahoo! 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 Yahoo!